Hey everyone, I'm Sean Carney with Bolt Financial Group, a proud member of the Zoe Network. Today we're teaching an educational topic about the powers and benefits of a revocable living trust. Now, with all things legal, please consult an attorney before making any final decisions. So some of the key factors that we want to cover with a revocable living trust are it passes outside of court, it gives you control from the grave, and you get to make changes while you're alive. So we'll start with it passes outside of court. Oftentimes we meet with clients and I'll ask them if they have an estate plan. And they always tell me I have a will. And so one thing I like to educate on is a will guarantees court involvement. So it guarantees your estate's going to go through probate because a will is a set of instructions to a judge. So with that, you may delay your heirs from inheriting money because they have to go through that court process. It may add court costs, attorney fees. And so there can be a little bit of a pain for your heirs if you've just done estate planning by a will. The difference is you could do a revocable living trust, which passes completely outside of court. So no court has to get involved. It saves some time and it saves those attorney and court costs. Another benefit is it gives you control from the grave. So what that means is if you just did your estate planning by assigning beneficiaries to your account, those assets would pass immediately to your heirs. There may be a reason you don't want your 18-year-old or a 14-year-old to inherit $1 million. Because if they want to go buy a Ferrari, they can go buy a Ferrari. So you may want to put stipulations on when or how your heirs will inherit that money. The benefits and the power of the revocable living trust is you can put those stipulations in there. You may say, I don't want my heirs to inherit my money until they're 35 years old. Or maybe you want a third of it to go to them when they're 30, a third when they're 35, a third when you're 40. You get to put whatever stipulations you want in there. We've seen some crazy things about, whoever inherits my dog is going to get my assets. It truly gives you that control from the grave to be able to say, I want to make sure that my heirs have met these stipulations before my assets pass to them. Another key benefit of that maybe you have an heir that has a drug or an alcohol problem or a gambling addiction. You can put stipulations in your revocable trust so that you get to have control over when those assets pass. The last key point we want to talk about is it's completely changeable while you're alive. That's where the revocable part comes in. And so maybe your son marries a person that you're not really excited about. And so you had kind of your trust set up, but then a life event happened. You want to make some changes to it. You can make those changes while you're alive. And after you pass, you put a lock in that trust and you'll have a trustee that will make sure that the stipulations that you've assigned in that come true, so that you can make sure your assets pass to who you want, when you want, and how you want. If I can ever be a resource for you at Bolt Financial Group, I'd be happy to do so.